Have you ever felt like you're not alone when you wake up, but you can't move? Why is the darkness in some houses more than just an absence of light, feeling heavy and alive? If a child with pitch-black eyes knocks on your door and asks to come in, do you know the consequences of opening it? Was that dark blur in the corner of your eye just a trick of light, or something that doesn't want to be seen? Why do thousands of people worldwide describe the exact same heavy creature sitting on their chest during sleep paralysis? Who is this tall man with a brimmed hat appearing simultaneously in the nightmares of people across different continents? Welcome to Sharnova. Number 5. Absolute darkness. Some abandoned houses hold more than silence. Inside them, darkness feels alive, watching back from every corner. In these places, people say shadows move without footsteps, as if the dark itself learns to breathe. When light disappears completely, the mind begins shaping forms, turning empty space into imagined faces. Witnesses speak of rooms where darkness swallows sound itself. Walking inside feels like stepping out of reality. Some explorers report losing their sense of direction, as if the darkness bends space around them. In abandoned hallways, silence grows so deep it feels heavier than stone. Every step echoes through nothingness. Looking into a doorway of pure black invites the imagination to fill it. Footsteps, whispers, or something waiting. In basements without light, fear feels ancient, like humanity remembering something it once escaped. Some describe this darkness as thick enough to touch, like a curtain of shadow hanging in the air. In the deepest rooms, the world outside disappears, leaving only imagination and the possibility of something unseen. Number 4. Black-eyed children. Most stories begin with something normal, until the moment it suddenly isn't. People say it takes a second to notice, but once you do, you can't unsee the eyes. They speak politely, calmly, yet everything about them feels wrong. Again and again, witnesses hear the same request. Can we come in? Many describe a sudden fear that doesn't feel imagined, but instinctive. There's no single origin story, just scattered reports that refuse to fade. When people shared their experiences online, they noticed the same details repeating.
The mind naturally seeks patterns.
Skeptics argue these stories spread through fear, but even they admit the pattern is strange. One question keeps returning. Why are these figures always children? Maybe the mystery isn't who they are, but why so many remember the same encounter. Number 3. Peripheral Shadows. Most shadow sightings begin the same way. Just a quick flicker in the corner of the eye, gone before the mind reacts. People swear they saw movement beside them, even when nothing else in the room was alive. In quiet moments, the brain confuses tiny visual noise with something real, and the shadow becomes a story. Some witnesses say the shadow didn't just flash, it felt like something standing right beside them. Reports describe a silent figure sliding along walls, always at the edge of vision, never in full sight. Screens and darkness shape illusions. Our eyes lock on the light, and shadows roam freely around it. In the city at night, headlights and reflections trick the mind, turning random motion into a silent shadow figure. When lights go out, the imagination wakes, and the empty corners of a room begin to move. Shadow sightings don't care about darkness. Some people see them under bright daylight, fully awake. In nature, wind and leaves form moving shapes, and the brain fills the gaps, turning branches into shadowed figures. Number 2. Sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis feels like waking up inside a dream, aware of the world, yet unable to move even a finger. Many people describe a heavy pressure on their chest, real enough to steal their breath, yet gone within seconds. In those silent moments, fear isn't outside the body, it rises from within, locked behind frozen muscles. The brain fills the darkness with shapes, trying to make sense of shadows that were never there. Seconds stretch into eternity, and the body lies trapped between panic and silence. When REM sleep collides with awareness, the mind wakes, but the body still belongs to the dream. The shape on the chest feels alive because fear paints meaning onto the unknown. Different cultures tell different stories, yet the experience feels strangely the same across the world. Sounds twist into whispers, footsteps, breathing, though every noise begins inside the brain. And then, suddenly, everything lets go. The body wakes, the shadow fades, and silence feels new. Number 1. The Hat Man. Around the world, people describe waking up at night and seeing the same shadowy figure standing silently nearby. Almost everyone notices the same detail first, the wide-brimmed hat hiding the figure's face.
It was right there, by the windmill.
What makes the story strange is that these people had never heard of each other before sharing their experiences.
I've seen it before.
Many experts connect these sightings to sleep paralysis, when the mind wakes but the body cannot move. Unlike movie monsters, the Hat Man doesn't attack, he simply stands there, watching. Reports of this figure come from different cultures, languages, and belief systems. Most witnesses say the fear feels real, even though nothing physically happens. When people shared their stories online, they realized thousands had seen the same thing. Science can explain how the brain creates these visions, but not why they feel so specific. Maybe the mystery isn't who the Hat Man is, but why so many people remember seeing him. The truth is, we are never truly alone. Whether it's sleep paralysis or the Hat Man, they feed on our fear. What about you? Have you ever seen a shadow that shouldn't have been there? Share your experience in the comments, and if you're ready to journey into the world's darkest corners, subscribe now.